Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jerry. Welcome to United Public Square. Y'all know what time it is. Happy Thanksgiving, fam. I'm grateful you all are here. And today it's not about football. I know today we ain't talking about football and all that. Today I just want to show some appreciation. And I'm really appreciative of the fact that we've come really this far. So I just want to hop on here real quick on this day of Thanksgiving and just, shout out to all my people, my family, my tribe, my fans, and everyone else that is vibing with United Public Square. So that is the main reason I just wanted to hop on here. I just want to talk about the crazy journey that we all have embarked on, and I just want to relate with everyone else. Just happy Thanksgiving. Let me know whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not in your geographic location, right? If you were not in the United States, it means that you do not celebrate traditional Thanksgiving as people in the United States does. So just let me know how you all do it, what you do for Thanksgiving, if you indeed celebrate it, or like what kind of festivities that you all engage in to give thanks, to acknowledge progress, to give thanks, and appreciate one another. So yeah, I mean, hit me up in the comments and let me know how you feel about it. Appreciate you pulling up, y'all. Thank you so much. So yeah, we are going to be going through our journey thus far, and yeah, the right place to start, I guess, right? It's in the beginning. So yeah, I just want to come on here and talk about our journey. As I mentioned, I'm getting some feedback and all that, technicalities, technical challenges and all that, but we are going to be overcoming all of that, and we'll still do the show again. Welcome to United Public Square. Hit that like button, subscribe to the thing, and let's build this thing the right way together. Subscribe, smash that like, share with a friend, comment in the chat. Let me know how you feel about Thanksgiving. What are you grateful for? And all that. It shouldn't be only about football or any of that. It's just general life. What are you grateful for? What are you giving thanks for on this Thanksgiving Day? So yeah, like I was saying, we have to start from the beginning. This channel officially we started, right? We started in July 2023, July 26th, 2023 is when we started this channel, and we've come a long way. And that is what I actually wanted to go through with all of us here, just who supported the grind and everything like we've done. So yeah, let's see. I'm seeing some comments come through already. I just want to clear the cache, and we're doing this live. So this is not this is not a recorded stream. So y'all, we are doing this live and all that. So okay, where are you guys? So yeah, like I was saying, let's do the beginning. Channel actually we started on July 26th, 2023, and then we uploaded our trailer. I did a lot of research, about how to do it the right way, and there is no one right way. So if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel and all that, if you have passion, just go for it, because you're gonna be regretting the chances you never take. And also, there is a saying that you are not gonna make hundred of the shots you never take. You're never gonna make it. So, from scratch, you have to start from somewhere. And do not let perfect be the enemy of the good. Do not let perfect be the enemy of good. I learned this, a long time from a great leader and mentor of mine in my own career path and all that. He was like, do not, let perfect be the enemy of the good, and progress always over perfection. Because as you put the reps in, as you make some mistakes, as you fail quickly, you learn, right? So hopefully you're gonna start your own channel, and you're gonna be coming up and letting us know about it and all that. So that's what happened. We started 26th July 2023, and then we reloaded our first trailer. So I was learning and trying to research and trying to build the best YouTube channel and all. I've been watching big channels like Goldbridge. I've been watching channels like United View. I've actually been on United View a couple of times. Anytime I'm in Manchester watching a Manchester United game and Flex and the peeps are down there, I try to go say what's up, and get on, get my views across and all that. So I have been actually 2 3 times on United View as well. So these are some of the inspirations I picked up, coupled with the fact that I really, really liked Manchester United. I've been watching them quite a lot and I have my own opinions. So I was like, hey, why don't you start something? So that's where our journey began. We started on the 26th of July 2023. And when we started up till date, we've had about 99 shorts published. We've had like 70 long form videos, and then we've had about 46 live streams. So we have been putting in the work. It's not a whole lot, but hey, you have to start somewhere, and that's exactly where we started. And I remember when I started back in the day, like I only have like two views myself, and my family member watching the stream, and it's only going to be 2 views. But again, you have to be comfortable talking in front of a camera with no audience. So that's how I started my journey, right? It was all about the passion I had for Manchester United. And yeah, I'm excited, humbly to say that I have had 1 million views. Felt impossible, but now it's real because my channel has already crossed 1 million views on YouTube, right? What does that even mean? Like, I was going for views, how many views can I get here and there and all that, putting in the work, trying to collaborate with folks, and getting my Google Ads stuff going, and putting all the work in. But I eventually crossed 1 million views, but I did not have subscribers. And that's the challenge. To monetize on YouTube, you first need 500 subs, right? To be in the baby monetization, where you're going to be having super chats and all that. So I had 1 million. I had 1 million, but and no subscribers. I was really around 200 subs, and I got to 300 subs. Still, no monetization, no super chats, and no YouTube partnership program stuff going. And eventually I got to 300, and still, 300 really, really felt big. And I just want to take the opportunity to say a big thank you to all them peeps that have rocked with me from the beginning, right? They have rocked with me even when nobody would, and when the channel really was not in a position of monetizing and all that. But hey, I really appreciate you all, and thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I mean, there was moments where I felt like, man, I just wanted to quit. I mean, just quit doing content because I'm not getting subscribers. But the thing is, you have to be consistent. YouTube always rewards consistency. But every comment out there, every hater, everyone that kept liking it, everyone that watched it, even if it was like for 10 seconds, I truly, truly appreciate you. And thankfully, today we have exploded. Even though we are not there yet, we have exploded. And I just want to celebrate the growth that we have collectively built together, right? We jumped from 300 subs. Now we are at 4,500 subs. Humble beginnings. I know, man, it's nothing at the minute. I'm still not monetized. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we jumped from 300 subs now to over 4,500 subs. And that's what time it is. And I appreciate everyone who's been rocking with us, everyone is much appreciated on this journey, y'all, because it's really, really tough. It's really tough, y'all, because like people, people who've already monetized, people who are really doing great on YouTube with telling you, yo, it's really easy. I mean, you're gonna get your 100 subs and then 1,000 or 500 and then 1,000 and then you'll be on your way and all that. But that is actually not how it works, y'all. You putting a lot of work and people are just not going to be subscribing. People are going to be watching, no subscriptions, but you have to be consistent, right? Consistency is the key. So I tried to quit, but I came back again and I'm on the grind, and hopefully I have learned something from it to never give up, right? And I just want to say a big shout out to my Indian brethren, my Indian fans out there. I really appreciate you pulling up and showing some love and all that. So, yo, thank you so much. For my fans down in Denmark, I say Tusind tak. Tusind tak. Podangode. Tusind tak, y'all. I really appreciate you. And even to Sweden brethren as well. I'm saying that tax so me cat. Tax so me can me chana. Y'all know what time it is. If you know, you know. So thank you so much, Sweden. Merci beaucoup to my France people, and gracias to my Spanish people. Yo, it's a global movement that we trying to build here. So yeah, I just want to come on here, be grateful, just chill. It's nothing about football, just the story behind United Public Square. So yeah, that's how he actually started, and yeah, we've now hit over 1 million views. I'm saying, like I mentioned earlier on, and then also we are discovering new fans. Like I'm putting in the chat my Indian brethren, who also, India is a really, really great country for Manchester United fan base. So yo, I'm bigging you up and I'm shouting you up out because you have really supported this channel's growth. And then we jumped from 300 subs to 4,000 subs. Man, I never thought it was gonna happen. I was just looking to only get the mini partnership program with like a 500 subs, but yo, I'm at 4,500 subs and still not monetized. It is a whole nother story, and we will get into that story as well. So yo, thank you to everyone, and to my Ghanaian brethren, Midasi, I appreciate you all and all that. So yeah, and so we are moving from coast to coast, from nation to nation, from Accra to Manchester to Lagos to Nairobi and to Mumbai and all that. So yeah, it's a fun one. So I what I'll probably do. I remember one time I was trying, I was on the YouTube grind and all that. One time I was on live show, and I usually try to stream across multiple streams, right? So I'll have my Twitch set up, I'll have my Kick set up, and then I'll have my YouTube set up, and then I'll do the call to action. I'm like, yo, subscribe to United Public Square. If you're coming through a Kick, if you're coming through a Twitch, please subscribe to United Public Square on YouTube, because YouTube is our HQ and we need all the subs and the love we can get on YouTube. So that's how I was doing my call to action and all that. And I remember this one day I was doing a live stream, and someone came on there and they were like, yo, you need to get a job and stop watching football. I was like, I mean, I had to maintain my composure and all that, because keyboard warriors, they be sitting behind their keyboard and all that, and then they be throwing shade. They be like, trying to attack someone's personality and all that, but they never can say it to your face. So I was a bit surprised. Like, I know, like, it can be toxic online and everything else, but to come at someone when you don't really know them, when you don't even know their background and all that. I was like, yo, what are you doing? What are you even talking about? You do not know me. Why are you saying quit watching football and go find a job? And I was like, yo, I mean, do you know, even if I have a job, do you know if I'm done with work? It's even in the weekend. So like I did not even know what he was talking about. Go find a job and quit watching football. And so I had to respond to him, right? And I told him, you do not know me, first of all, and you do not know even if I do have a job or not. And so, how are you coming at me telling me to, quit watching football on the weekend, right? It was on the weekend, on a Sunday or so. I believe it was a Sunday, and he be coming at me telling me that go look for a job and quit watching football. I'm like, yo, I mean, rational and real people in the real world, if you do have a week job, you work from Monday to Friday, then on the weekend you have a time off. You can, schedule, your own time, do whatever you want over, on your own time, right? So I told him, yo, you need to go look me up because you do not, first of all, know me. And so you cannot come at me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to let him know and all. So that's exactly what I did. And yeah, I mean, next time he never showed up on the thing again. But that brings me to like, do not judge a book by its cover. Do not really, come at someone if you do not know their background. And I referenced him to go take a look at my LinkedIn profile. You would see that I do have a job, and I have a full time job. This is football is my passion, and public speaking is what I'm always trying to develop. Trying to develop my skills and all that. So public speaking, trying to get on the mic, helps in my public speaking or my communication skills at work. It helps me, and then build, trying to create content and everything else also helped me with creativity and critical thinking and all that. You have to think on the fly sometimes. You come on YouTube, your content is working, and then it stops working. I mean, and you are live. How are you going to be troubleshooting it? How are you going to fix it? Right? So it all, thinking on your feet, thinking on the fly, critically trying to be able to troubleshoot stuff and all that. YouTube is helping with that. So like when he came at me, I was like, yo, let me just address it calmly. And because sometimes you're always going to be getting criticisms. Sometimes it's constructive, sometimes it's just negative criticisms with no basis. So he did that, and then I just had to put him in his shoes. And so I was like, yo, um take a look at my LinkedIn and all that. I mean, I do have a day job, and if you do not have a job and you're coming at me like that and you're not happy about your life, you probably need to take it somewhere, right? Because that's not how we do. We just want to be civil. We want to be respectful to everyone and all that. So I just say, yo, like, go check me out. I mean, this is me. I mean, I'm in my day job. I am a security engineer and all that. So I had to reference him to, yo, look at my LinkedIn. I'm linking up to United Public Square, even there with my job and all that. So, yo, just take a chill pill and come back later. I mean, you need to come with a better rebuttal and all that. So I had to link it over there. And I just, even on one of my articles that I wrote on LinkedIn is about this very thing, trying to tie yourself only to your work and all that. So I said, hey, research has proven that you can do multiple things at a time, and it helps. So that's what I just wrote an article about that, and I talked about the fact that I have a day job, and YouTube helps me in my creativity, in my critical thinking skills, and in my communication skills. So I just want to bring that piece up. And again, this is me and some of the collaborations I've had on the channel. And then this is me at Old Trafford with United View Flex. and all that. So I appreciate Flex. A big shout to Flex, giving me, the audience to, come over and talk to him that day and, lay it straight. I remember it was a Chelsea game actually. And yeah, it was a draw. I believe this game was a draw. Not this year, because this year we won 2-1, but last year it was a draw, and that was what when I was talking to Flex when we drew with Chelsea that time. So that was the image there. But this year when I went, it was freezing cold. Like I got sick and all. But we won that game, and Flex was not there, so I did not have the opportunity to talk to him and all that, or express my thoughts. But exactly what I was talking about. So I mentioned here. I'm probably gonna read it. So if you're driving and listening and you're not seeing the screen or it's so small, then you can actually appreciate where I was coming from. So I said, too many professionals feel like their job title is equal their identity, right? For years, I introduced myself only as a security engineer. And while I'm proud of the work I've done protecting enterprise systems at scale, that's not the whole me. Research from Harvard Business Review shows that having at least two careers actually makes you better in both, sharpening creativity, resilience, and performance. The American Psychological Association also points out that when we tie our entire identity to work, we increase our risk of burnout. That hit home for me because outside of catching vulnerabilities and reducing risk, I'm also a multi-genre music creator blending gospel, R&B, Afrobeats, country music, and more under Jerry in the United Public Square Records, a Manchester United fan building global community through United Public Square watch alongs, hype rap songs, and interactive content. Far from being distractions, these passions have made me stronger in my professional life. Creativity sharpens problem solving. That was what I was talking about earlier. Community building sharpens leadership, and then storytelling sharpens communication. If you're reading this and feel like your talents outside of work are locked up, don't ignore them. They are not separate from your career. They are part of your brand resilience and impact. And then I ended with a question: what talents or passions beyond your job title make you who you are? So there you have it, guys. I wrote a whole piece about it, and then this dude, he came and stepped right into the trap, accusing me actually of not having a job by just chilling and watching soccer. And it made no sense at the time because it was on the Sunday, and he did not even know if I do not work on weekends or if I already done my work on Monday to Friday, or even if my shift was over and I'm just catching some soccer, after work. So I mean, sometimes some people can just go off, but I extended him some grace because he doesn't really know so much about me, and I just let him know that you should go look me up on LinkedIn. I did not really accost him or really attack him personally. I just let him know that, yo, I mean, before you speak ill about someone, you better know their background and what they are on about and all that. So anyway, that was that was a story. So that was some of the things I've actually gone through, creating content. People are attacking your personality. I know, some people even receive like, threats and all that, but we are just expressing our views. We're doing it civilly, we are doing it respectfully. We sometimes come on and rant, especially when Grimsby happened, and then lately Everton on Monday. I mean, we, express our opinions and thoughts and all that. But yeah, I mean, it happens, and we do it respectfully. Sometimes we cross the line, but we quickly come back and just be normal again. So exactly, that's what time it is. That's what that one was about. And so I appreciate you listening even and all. So um Let's try another one here. And I just wanted to bring up how we've done so far in this channel since from when we started, since today's gratitude and all that. I just also want to bring that up in a little bit. So um, I hope you can see. Yeah, that's my screen right there. That is my screen. So yeah, I mean, we actually how do you call it, like this is I've been going through some rebranding and creating some new background banner and everything. Like last month has I've putting a lot of work, trying to rebrand, trying to stay elite, learning from the best so I can actually raise my level in the YouTube game. So that's actually what has also brought me about 4,500 subscribers, as you can see there. And my total video count is 212 public videos from 2023, July 26th, when I started. And I'm so, so grateful for everyone that has taken the chance on me to stumble even on my content, to take 5 seconds longer than they would have exited, right? Sometimes some stuff come on your stream, you just like, yo, I don't want to look at this guy, I don't want to listen or watch this dude's channel, and then you just tune out pretty quickly. But for everyone that has stayed and stuck with me, I'm so grateful, especially, for people that have subscribed as well. Because, like I was saying, I'm getting like a million views now. We've got more than a million point five, 1.5 million views. And we are still, mushrooming. Like, we are being ratioed with our subs. But thankfully, I'm so grateful to God and to everyone that you know we've like grown massively from where we was at 300 subscribers to now 4,500 subscribers. So yeah, that's my channel. Rebranded a lot. I new new badge and banner and all that, as you can see. And also I I arranged everything into nicely done playlist. But on the homepage, you can see all the videos that I've put in there, y'all. That's a lot. Let's see all the videos I've created. And I was saying that the first one was when I created my trailer, my channel trailer. That was me at Old Trafford, OTZ, with everyone else, hanging out and doing stuff. When Ten Hag was there and the people were coming on the screen, and like, stadium walkout and all that, like tunnel people coming through and all that. So that's exactly, that was me back then. So this was my official trailer from when I started, and that was way back when. Like you can see, y'all, that is July 26th, 2023. And from there, we have created 200 more videos. And I'm, again, so grateful about that. And for now, we do have a new trailer I just uploaded, or I just upgraded, if you may. I just try to up level and all that, y'all, because sometimes you need to upgrade yourself, right? So I just did a new trailer that I probably want to see if it's gonna be popping up and all that, but it ain't popping. But let's see if I can show it to you real quickly. Yeah, this is the new trailer. I just upgraded everything, y'all, like, rebranding and bringing in a new vibe with a new graphics and all that. And I've been doing this all by myself too. I, combining my day job. Sometimes when I get off of work, I'm working on content creation for like, like 2 3 hours in the evening before I go to bed late, and then I have to wake up in the morning early. And I'm not complaining. I'm so grateful that I get opportunity to be doing this, and I have the health, I have the peace of mind, I have a supporting family that really gives me the opportunity or the building blocks or the foundation to be able to do this. So I'm so grateful to my family, and then I'm so grateful to all them peeps that have been vibing with us so far. So man, it's been a journey, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, I mean that's it. Like big up to my Indian brethren, because majority over 90% of them folks come through for me. They show so much appreciation and they show so much love, and I'm so grateful. And now I'm just hoping to expand to all the other geographic locations, especially Europe and Africa as well, so that we can build this thing collectively. I have some, I have fans in there too, but it's at the minute India is ratioing all my subs in all them geographic locations. So in as much as we are thankful and all that, we just want to big up everyone that has been vibing and rocking with us so far. And I'm so grateful, y'all. Like, I don't know even how to put it, but yo, I'm so grateful. I really do appreciate y'all coming through. Without your support, there wouldn't be this channel, right? Because I need you, and I know that you've been there for me, and I don't even know how to say, but today's Thanksgiving Day, and I'm so grateful for everyone coming through and helping us, build this the right way. And that's together. We always have to build the right way, and we build together. We build the right way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But in any case, if you're watching now, please hit that like button again. Let me do a quick plug. If you're coming through a kick, if you're coming through a Twitch, y'all know what time it is. YouTube is our official HQ. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and then, hit that like button, but subscribe on YouTube. United Public School on YouTube. That's our official HQ. So please do us a solid, hit it over there, and appreciate it. I thank you in advance. And yeah, I mean that's a journey so far. That's a journey so far. But again, I mentioned to you that I wanted to talk to you about um, monetization, right? I have to be transparent here, so let you know. Let me break it down to y'all, because 4,000 subs, right? You get monetized at 1,000 subs, but now I'm way over there. I'm way over the subscriber count and the watch hour account. I've officially made it. I tried to get me channels monetized and all that. I got a rejection from YouTube. They said I wasn't following the YouTube policies, right? And so I reached out to YouTube support, and I was like, yo, I mean, I got this thing. I know I'm doing everything the right way, but I just got this rejection, and y'all telling me I can appeal, or I can delete stuff, or I can fix stuff. And I was like, what exactly is wrong that I need a fix, right? And they were like, we cannot disclose background information, background channel information to you, because then people go try to go around or circumvent the policies and all that. And I kind of think it's fair, right? YouTube does not want people to be circumventing policy procedures and guidelines and all that, but it would actually help for people to know actually, what laws they are breaking, if you may, right? Know exactly which laws y'all breaking so you can fix it. But YouTube will not tell you that. They just give you a generic response. Please go read our policy guidelines and fix the problem. Right. So that's where I was left, like scratching my head, like, what would I do? Because I don't really know. I don't really know the problem. So how do I fix it? Right? How do I fix it, y'all? Because I don't know what the problem is. Generically telling me that I'm breaking some, there is a malfeasance, not a malfeasance, even, like, there's a policy violation where you cannot point me to the exact policy reference so I could go fix it. It's a bit daunting, because I do have over 200 um I do have over 200 videos on my channel. So going through there to juxtapose the policy against each is going to be a humongous task. So what I've done is I appealed the decision, right? And with the appeal, they ask you about, you explaining why you think they made that judgment in error. And then you have to do a video, which is supposed to be 5 minutes, not more than 5 minutes, right? So I went on there, I went on my best behavior. I did a video which was like 4 minutes and 50 seconds or 4 minutes and 30 something seconds. And I have sent it into YouTube, and they have mentioned to me that it's going to take 2 weeks for the review. So, like sometimes, every day you're checking what's the status, what's the status, what's the status. And to be fair, I mean, it needs 10 to 12 more days before, they're within their right to return to me in 10 to 12 days, because the 14 days is not yet up. So I'm really positive and optimistic because I explained why I believe that judgment was in error, and how I actually operate on this channel. So I've done that. I've explained to them that the policy violation, I believe it's an error. And so at 4,000 subscribers or 4,500 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours, if nothing else at all, I'm believing that I need to get into YouTube um, mini program where you need only 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. I've actually already surpassed that, but because of this policy violation note thingy, I'm in the mud. And one of the things that came up was the songs that I create. I create songs also, right? Like I was telling you, I'm a multi-genre music creator. I create R&B. I create Afro beats. I create some rap. I create country music and all that, right? And I distribute my music through DistroKid. So within DistroKid, you can have the ability to disseminate your music on Apple Music, on Spotify, Deezer, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and all that. So by default, my music is going everywhere, right? So I got a notice that there's a claim that there's a copyright claim against you. That was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I got a copyright claim that there was a copyright claim against you in one of your YouTube videos. That was the Arsenal game, because when we started the season, I created an official anthem for the entire season, and that was the first song that I created for this season. And I got a copyright claim, and I was looking at it. I was like, which music was that? Oh, that's my music. So I quickly went in there, and then I disputed, and I said, this is my music. I create my own music and I distribute it via DistroKid. So that's probably the reason why they be telling me that I have a copyright claim. And then they came back and they said, "Oh, okay, no, nothing to see here. You should be good right now." And then they released that claim. So maybe that's since I create all my music, I create music for every match day. So all the games we've played this season, I have music corresponding hype track, rap tracks, or Afrobeat, or dancehall, something related to that. So that's exactly what I've been doing, right? So maybe that's one of the reason why maybe they think I've violated the policy. So I went in there, I explained on video, because they want you to do a video recording. They want to be sure it's not a bot. They want to be sure it's a human. It's not like a robot or some AI like Hydra doing stuff for you, right? So I came on there, I talked to them, I explained my processes, I explained my tool stack or my technology stack that I mean when I say technology stack, I mean the tools that I use in creating content. So I'm talking about a Canva for thumbnails, for designs and whatnot, right? I'm talking about Clipchamp for editing videos. If it's not live like this, then I have to edit it and cut out the mistakes. And the goofiness around everything, and then and all that. And I'm talking about Suno that I used to generate my tracks and my music, and I'm talking about Hydra AI. If you all do not know, I have a co-host who is an AI, a fully fledged AI, and we call him Ja AI. My name is Ja Jerry, and my co-host is Ja AI, right? And he is the dude behind me hosting the new show that we brought up that's called United Pulse. Let's see if I can show you a little bit of Ja AI. So in here, I'm just showing one of them things here, and so that's Ja AI for you. That's me here, Ja Jerry, and that's Ja AI. Okay, so Ja AI representing. Here's my co-host, and we've been tag teaming the whole show and all that. And the when we hit rock bottom with Everton, he came online as well. Let's see if we can find him. So that's him right there again. So and then when Everton, what was the Everton one? So is it this one? No, I think it's going to be let's see, full channel one. No, probably he's here somewhere. Yeah, right there. So yeah, this one when we hit rock button with Everton, he was right there. But this was United Pulse. I'm trying to find the one where he was we were doing it side by side. That's the one I'm trying to look for and all that. Let's see, 1 second. Yeah, this is this is all live, y'all. So I probably did a live show. I think it was a live show. Yeah, this one. So this one is a live show, right? So you see him right there, he and me. Like this is Jerry is the one in the red jacket, the red blazer, and the and all that. And Ja AI is digital my digital clone of myself, right? So we host the shows together now, and we have a couple of shows, some live shows and some recorded shows and all that. So we have them right there. So exactly, I was explaining all these processes to him, like, yo, I have a digital clone, I have an agentic brethren that hosts the shows with me and whatnot, right? And I use Hydra. If you don't know about Hydra, I mean, they're not paying me for nothing, but I'm just, quick plug, yo. I mean, transparency and helping everyone out there who's trying to get into the channel, the content creating, grind. You can, hone your skills, use Hydra AI, get your digital clone, but you need to do some foundational work and then train yourself how to use a bit of AI and whatnot. So yeah, I mean with Ja AI, we bringing him in through Hydra AI, and then we are using 11 labs of cloning my own voice, up leveling and making it a bit crisp for Ja AI. So that's things that I try to explain to the YouTube review team. So hopefully, I mean, I'm still waiting for a result. I mean, it's it's a bit dicey, right? You never really know what's gonna happen because, right? Because like they could say, still there's problems, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For right now, though, they said it's gonna take 2 weeks for me to get my review done. So I'm just waiting for that 2 weeks to get a result or a response from them. If I get up, if they reverse their decision, then boom, I'm monetized. Then I can move on, and then I can build my connections and super chats. Here you come and all that. We're gonna get some super chats, some super thanks, some all this monetization stuff is gonna open some doors. So I'm just waiting for that, and I'm praying and hoping and praying to God it works out. Even if it doesn't work out, y'all, hear me out. We're going to try to fix the problem to the best of our abilities, right? And then we'll try again. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. because I've already, like I said, I've already hit the monetization threshold. I already have over 4,500 subscribers. I already have the 4,000 watch hours. So at this point, the requirements to get monetized is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 subscribers. Then you become YouTube official. If you want to be baby baby official, baby YouTuber, then it's 500 subs, and then 3,000 watch hours. And of course, we have surpassed 500 and even 1,000 subs on this channel, right? So we are already at we are already at 4,000 and then some, 4,000 and change, right? So we already surpassed that. So at the minute, I'm just waiting for a result. So whatever they're going to say, I'm going to learn from it. Even if they say no, it's a learning moment. It's an opportunity to do better. I'm going to go through. Then I have to go through all my videos. I probably have to delete stuff which is tangentially in violation and all that. Some content is gonna go off the channel just to get everything right, because I really take the YouTube, I really take the YouTube policies very seriously, and I do not really want to violate any of the policies. So you can hit me up if you had a similar experience, or if you know exactly what they are looking for. I mean, we can all learn from each other. Just hit me up or send me an email on the channel and let me know, yo, this is what you did wrong, or this is what probably is causing all their headache to YouTube and all that. So I'm thinking personally, it's probably is the music that I've given the rights to DistroKid to also distribute it on YouTube. Because what DistroKid does, they also create another channel. So there is another channel on YouTube called United Public Square that uploads all the music on YouTube. So I mean, and that's DistroKid. Let's see. I mean, we are live here, so let's see if we can find it. I'll try to see if I can find it right now. United Public Square. Uh, that is not pulling up. I'm not able to see, but I do see it on. I do see it on. If I watch it on TV, oh, here we go. So let's see. Let's come in there, and then probably I'll share my screen and explain a bit what is going on here. Um, where are you? Where's the screen? We need to share screen. Y'all know. Oh, yeah, I know what time it is. This is live, so bear me out. So let's pull it in again. So this is this is the thing that they created. This is the channel that DistroKid have created to distribute my music. So as you can see, United Public Square topic, and then every new song that I create, I'm not even subscribed there. You can see that. I mean, so I can subscribe now to my own music stuff. So let's hit subscribe. Boom, I'm subscribed. So I don't really, I do not control this. DistroKid does. They create all, they create all the music. They bring it into like YouTube. So here are all the music that I've created it, that I've published so far under this distribution label. And so, for example, this is the music that I created for the Everton game, Mersey beat down, and we got beat. Oh, sorry, man. As I said, I'm not gonna talk about football, but yeah, that's the Mersey beat down, and then the song before was the not landing in trouble when we played Spurs, and then when we played Brighton was another song that I created. So see, I've been creating all these songs, and then I give the right to DistroKid to distribute it globally for me, and then it got me into trouble. So now I'm thinking, maybe should I remove DistroKid? Should I remove YouTube distribution from all future music that I'm going to create, right? Let me know if you've run into such a situation, because then and how did you solve it? Because it's going to be a recurring thing, right? Because I'm going to continue creating music for every game that we play. Our next game is against Crystal Palace, and I need to be creating a song even for that, right? And I mean, I've created a song. I mean, it's going to drop. It's going to drop on tomorrow, right? So my song against Crystal Palace, it's going to drop tomorrow. But in any case, um, what should I do, right? Should I say to DistroKid to stop distributing my music to YouTube so that I do not go and dispute their claim every time? Because this is going to keep coming up and all. So I need to find a solution. So again, if you run into such a situation, drop a comment or you can DM me and let me know in the chat how you solved it, right? Because I need to be solving it, on my own, or just going in and getting these emails from YouTube every now and again and saying, "Yo, it's my music," and just do a copy and paste response to all, because it's going to keep coming. And if we are trying to spread our reach, also, I mean, it doesn't really hurt for a distro kit to be distributing music as well, because there's even a checkbox in there in DistroKid. If you try to distribute your music through them, you have to check the box and say, "I'm not going to be reaching out to DistroKid to complain. Why did you put my music on YouTube? Da 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 da." Stuff like that. So they are aware about the situation themselves. So that's exactly what's going on. And so I have to think very deeply about it, and make a decision. Do I want to be distributing future music on YouTube with DistroKid, or just keep to like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Pandora, Amazon Music, and just do not have to deal with this YouTube copyright situations going forward? Again, let me know if you've run into stuff like this before. Just hit me up, DM me, and let me know. I mean, we can all learn from each other, right? So I'm always open to learning new stuff and all. So yeah, that's my monetization situation. Monetization situation. Y'all saw what I did there, right? But hey, it is what it is, and I'm still waiting for an answer in the next 10 days or so. Whatever they are going to be telling me, I'm going to take it. I'm going to develop more. I'm going to better myself. I'm going to correct the situation or fix whatever problem I anticipate is still hindering, because they would not tell me the exact details. I need to go fishing and hunting and thread hunting and all that, do it on my own self, right? So do it by myself, figure out, do some guess troubleshooting and figure out something, because they're never gonna be telling me exactly this and this and this songs, or this and this and this videos violated this and this and this policies subsection A, B, C, whatever. They're not gonna be telling me that, right? So I have to do the due diligence on my own and scrap my channel 200 videos, y'all. It's gonna be a full-time job with United Games. I mean, we thank the Lord that United only have one game, but I still try to create content to keep, the algorithm warm, to keep the channel busy. Like I told you, I almost, came to a point where I thought I wanted to, quit this whole YouTube grind. But I was inspired by a few people who's, you know, done the same thing, especially when you're putting quality content out and putting your heart and soul and putting the time in there, and you're not getting the subs. Sometimes it's a bit depressing, right? So I almost quit, but I am grateful that I did not quit, and I'm still here, and that's exactly the reason why. Yeah, I crossed the 4,000 viewership thingy, and I'm still waiting for monetization. I mean, I did 4,000 hours, 4,000 subs. Never thought this day would come. But again, I'm really appreciative of the fact that y'all be rocking with me and all that. So thank you so much. And today it's the gratitude live stream. We are grateful for how far we've come, for how far y'all be rocking with us, for how far God has brought us, and for how far family, friends have inspired us to keep rocking, especially Flex UTD. I never really have, direct conversations with Flex like that, but I really, admire how far he's come as well. And then, of course, we know United View with Goldbridge. He has been there. I mean, I've been watching them since, day one and all that. But, yeah, inspiration. You can take some of the good things that they do, the things that they're doing well. You can take some, you can learn from them and all that, because YouTube is not a monopoly. You have to find your people. And when you do find your people, like I find y'all, then I know y'all going to be back in the thing. So again, hit that like button, subscribe to the thing. Y'all know what it is. Well, y'all know what time it is. Let's build this the right way together. Please subscribe. If you're coming through a Kick, if you're coming through a Twitch, y'all know what time it is. United Public Square on YouTube is our official HQ. So please do us a solid, hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, share with a friend, and let's build this the right way together. Y'all feel me? So yeah, I mean that's what time it is. I cannot believe we are almost coming up on the hour, and I just had a few more things to say. So probably I have to double it up and then give you some time back, because y'all got to be chilling with your fam. Y'all got to be chilling with your family and all that, right? It's Thanksgiving, so I know y'all be doing some turkey. Y'all be having some ham. Y'all be having some steak. And some people have been telling me they are not like turkey folks and stuff. So I mean, some people are having fish and stuff, right? So it is totally up to the family and what they want to do. But yeah, so this is really good. And I just want to say, right, the heartbreak is still there from Monday. Everton was a real thing. It happened. And United's inconsistency is there for all to see, right? We thought Grimsby was their lowest, but against 10 men, we could not even break them down. That is a problem in itself. And when Amarim talks about he's been in the job for 1 year, but he feels the team is not aggressive enough, like, then it begs the question. But bro, oh yo, coach, you've been here for a whole year, right? And if you are still talking about team lacking intensity, then you're not stamping your attributes on the team, and that becomes a bit worrying. But at the minute, Ineos is back in Amorim, and I'm not here to come say Amorim out or nothing, and none of that, right? I'm just, opining on the fact that if Amorim is talking about feelings after a whole year in charge, then that's the red flags right there. But it is what it is, y'all. And I just want to say we need something to happen rather sooner than later. And we have to be defiant, right? Because sometimes pain brings us together, and the fan base collectively, we have to be defiant, because what is happening um with media, mainstream media, pundits, and everyone, they are trying to make a whole lot of excuses for Liverpool, and then they in the same vein they find they try to find um the faults with Manchester United and apportion blame correctly where they should be doing it. But they are trying to find all the excuses in the book for a slot in Liverpool. And they be telling us that a slot has he has credit in the bank. But if it was Amorim, like losing like 7 games, out of 10, what are you saying, man? What are you saying, fam? Like Liverpool and mainstream media, y'all need to get it straight, because like you have to be honest. Like there is so much Manchester United hatred, it's not even funny, because Liverpool is thinking up the joint, and no one is really talking about that so intensely. Like they rather focus on Manchester United and just tiptoe over Liverpool. But it is what it is. If you are a Manchester United fan, this is the reason why we have to stay defined. This is why we even have to stay resolute in supporting the team and whatnot. So yo, it is what it is. We have to back the Reds. We have to really, really support Manchester United, and we do not let nobody be telling us about our club in a bad light, y'all. So that's what time it is. And what's the vision, right? I've expressed my thanksgiving and all that. I just want to lay a little bit of vision what's coming up in the near future. United Pulse is leveling up. We've done like 3 episodes already. Myself and Ja AI, we've done 3 episodes of United Pulse, and it's taking shape. Hopefully, we improve. I like feedback, constructive feedback, of course, how we can, improve, up level our game, and be better and raise the bar. We try to raise the bar every time. So, United Pulse leveling up, we're going to be bringing you more of that. We're going to be bringing you more match day anthems. Like I said, we already have the anthem between Crystal Palace locked and loaded, y'all. It's already locked, it's already loaded, and we are going to be releasing it. But we are going to be releasing more match day anthems, and we are not going to be releasing all of them to DistroKid. We are not going to be publishing all the tracks, because then it becomes like 38 tracks in an album is too much for an album, right? So like we are being reasonable. We're only publishing the ones that we play home games or the big games, like a Liverpool one, even if it's away, like a Spurs one, even if it's away, like a City one, like a Arsenal one. We will be publishing these ones, even if it's away. We're still gonna be going to DistroKid and releasing those. So yeah, more match day anthems coming, and also more live watch alongs when possible. So like with the conflict with work situation and all that, y'all, we cannot be doing watch alongs when United is playing like on a weekday, like we did play on a Monday. It's gonna be a problematic situation. If it's not an off day, we cannot go live, because then my boss is watching. My boss actually is a subscriber on this channel, y'all. that's that's a bad move, y'all. That's a bad move. So I schedule a lot, most of my things which are not live are scheduled. So it's not like I'm just jumping on YouTube and scheduling and recording or doing stuff during the work hours, right? But then again, the impression, like if my boss like 12 o'clock, if something pops on his phone, like Jerry released, a track at 12 o'clock on Monday morning. Oh, sorry, 12 o'clock Monday afternoon or 1 o'clock, then he's like, is this guy working, right? Let alone doing a match day live, live stream, watch along on a working day, bro. Man, I might as well turn in my resignation letter before I get my AAA fired, right? I was gonna use a really bad word, but today's Thanksgiving, so I'm not gonna do that. And so yeah, I mean, a bad move. But the boss is watching, so y'all got to y'all got to cut me some slack if I cannot be doing live watch alongs. Maybe at a point, Ja AI may be able to take over. You never know. Agentic may be able to be very, very smart, and then he's gonna be taking over the live watch along shows and whatnot when I'm not, able to do a live show during a working day conflict and all that. And again, the pulse, the United Pulse. I mean, we've put a lot of quality in there. The quality and then the identity have really taken shape. Ja AI and then myself, Ja Jerry, tag teaming United Pulse. It's a weekly show dropping every Tuesday, God willing. And so again, it's not a live show, so it's not like I'm sitting on my desk recording with an agentic and then he, bringing the agentic in and all that. recordings probably in the Monday evenings, right? So I can schedule it for a Tuesday afternoon release. So, boss, if you're watching, I'm not doing stuff when I'm working. Everything is scheduled off hours, of course, no conflicts and all that. And again, like I was saying, Ja AI, he it's going to be a situation where he can take over, become a full co-host. He can run a whole show by himself without needing me and all that. But we'll get there, it's gonna work out. And then again, new graphics, new studio overlays. Like today, we have the Thanksgiving background. I have to quickly go in there and then work it in. I was gonna go in with my standard studio background. And my family was like, yo, today's Thanksgiving. You have to change the background. Y'all gotta, you have to let the people know what is happening around the world. So they spoke to me and I'm like, yo, okay, let's just jump in there. So graphics, we had to up level, bring in some pumpkin, some Thanksgiving vibe in there and all that. So that's why you see Thanksgiving-ish vibe in gratitude live and everything in the thumbnail and then the lower thirds and all that. So I had to do that, have to quick thinking and do it quickly and all that. So that's what we have been up to as well. And yeah, so this is exactly the vision, but the long term vision, UPS, we are going to be having live weekly shows, right? Live show weekly. That's gonna be regardless of if there is a game or not, right? Because if there's no game, then no watch along, no live show, right? So hopefully we are going to long term dream, get to a place where we can be doing live streams, live shows, and all that. So, this is the vision. I'm just laying it out to you there. And we are trying to build the best independent, Manchester United, fan media on YouTube. This is just the dream. And this is what we are trying to build, right? With the quality and all that. It's not just about subscribers and getting so millions of subscribers and getting watch hours and getting likes and whatnot. We are trying to build something really quality that we can put side by side to any big powerful media houses, because once we get a foundation and the fundamentals really right, then that's the best way for me to do it. It's not just about getting all the likes and the subscribes and all that, because at a minute, I mean, I only have 13 watching live right now, but people are going to be watching later, right? That's fine. I'm not going to be disappointed and not putting the work when I see 13 live watchers. I'm going to do the best quality that I can put out there. So yeah, I mean, that's what we are trying to do. That's the vision that I laid down to you. I mean, I'm laying it on you, honestly, and I'm just telling you that we are building the best independent Manchester United FC fan media on YouTube, because we got agentic, we got AI. I think we are the first channel on YouTube that do have like a complete agentic co-host with AI. I'm not aware about any other channel doing that. So I take pride in my grind. I take pride in my grind, and I just want to tell you, I am the first channel on YouTube, even though we are a really really small channel, being ratioed by Goldbridge, being ratioed by AFTV, being ratioed by United View, Stratford Paddock, Cop TV. I mean, everyone ratioing us at the minute, but we are taking pride in the content, and then the quality we are putting out there. First channel, first channel, right? Sports channel. I mean, as in a fan channel with a full AI co-host that comes in, do the show with me. Ja AI is his name, and then we have a music. We have a music drop, right? Music drop for every game of the season. So this season we've played like 10 games and we already have 10 music created. So you can even load it up on your playlist and then you can just listen. It's just dope music too, right? It's not just like a 1 minute here and there. It's a full produced 16 bars and all that. Everything is really loaded like a full track. And with the Crystal Palace one that I created just recently that we are going to be dropping tomorrow, it is 5 minutes long. So we put in so much effort. So we have AI hosting co-host, and then we have a full music coming on every game day. So that's the level of innovation we are trying to bring to fun content. I know everyone creating, like, people with millions of followers, they have already established what they do, right? But we are trying to bring our own unique identity to the whole grind. So hope you are going to be subscribing and rocking with us and supporting us, because we need that. And I do it because I'm passionate about it, not because I just want to do it just to get monetized and stuff like that. Um, in all fairness, and I apologize, but I do have a full time job, so I'm not relying on YouTube for that at the minute. So it will get to a point where I would have to say something else. But at this minute, I'm telling you, I like this. I like this thing. It's passion for me. So I just try to bring my background in IT into the space and see how we can combine agentic AI with fun culture and all that. So we'll see how it shapes up, and probably other channels are gonna jump on the bandwagon and then try to do what we came up or started. So yeah. But in any case, if you know any other channel that is doing agentic or AI co-hosting on their shows, please hit me up, show me, DM me, and we can collaborate, or I can learn even more from them. But at the minute, I have not seen any other channel, doing live shows with AI, co-hosting it and all that, or even a recorded show and all that. I have not seen that. So yeah, that's where we are, and that's what we are trying to build. So enough about the vision. Like, I planned this for 1 hour to come here and lay me gratitude, and appreciation to you all. And yeah, I think I have to jump over. So I mean, I just want to say that, like, thank you so much, and this is a blessing to be able to do this. And to everyone that is watching now, or who is going to be watching later on, I am blessed to be able to do this, and thank you for rocking with us. And you can leave a chat. You can leave a comment in the chat. How did you find the channel, and where in the world you be watching from? I'll be reading all the chats later on. I know most of my people are watching later and all that, especially folks in the US. Thanksgiving, you know, eating turkey and having fun, and getting drunk and all that. So I know y'all are not here, but later on, let me know. Tell me again in the chat, how did you find the channel, and where in the world are you watching from? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you believe in what we are building, share the streams and join the United Public Square, and let's build this the right way together. So I just want to end here, and then I just want to say I am grateful for y'all, and I just want you to also be grateful today for life, for health, and for community, right? And I'm thankful for the fact that every single one of you is rocking with us. Pure vibes, no filters, United Public Square. Happy Thanksgiving, Reds. Glory, glory, Man United. I'll see you on the flip side. Take care of yourself. Peace. We out.